What if I told you that ancient civilizations, separated by oceans and millennia, shared the very same story? A story of a serpent so immense it could encircle the entire world. Today, we're diving deep into these myths, and we'll explore three titans: the Norse, Jörmungandr, the enigmatic Ouroboros, and the divine Shesha. Brace yourselves, because by the end, you'll realise that these three colossal beasts are actually three different answers to the same universal question. But why snakes? It's quite simple. The serpent is a universal symbol. It sheds its skin, symbolising rebirth and eternity, yet its venom is simultaneously deadly, making it an embodiment of chaos and destruction. Ancient peoples saw in serpents the very essence of the cosmos, the eternal struggle between order and chaos, life and death. And when they sought to describe something truly global, something truly foundational, they conceived of world serpents. Let's kick things off with the most brutal and fearsome giant of our trio. Get ready to meet Jörmungandr, also known as the Midgard Serpent. His lineage reads like a horror movie script. His father is Loki, the god of mischief and trickery, and his mother is the giantess Ouroboros, whose name fittingly means bringer of sorrow, born alongside him with a titan wolf Fenrir and Hela, ruler of the underworld. Quite a family, wouldn't you agree? The gods of Asgard, especially the wise Odin, knew well that nothing good could come from such offspring. A prophecy foretold that Loki's children would bring about the doom of the gods. Fearing this future, Odin decided to act preemptively. The wolf Fenrir was bound with a magical chain, Hela was banished to the underworld, and the young serpent Jörmungandr was simply cast into the world ocean surrounding Midgard, the realm of humans. Odin's plan was simple: let it perish in the bottomless depths. But he was gravely mistaken. The ocean became Jörmungandr's true home. The serpent grew and grew until it became so immense that it could encircle the entire world and bite its own tail. Just imagine this sight: a monster of cosmic proportions lying at the bottom of the ocean, holding the world within its powerful coils. But merely resting on the ocean floor was never Jörmungandr's way. He has a formidable adversary, a personal nemesis, the thunder god Thor, guardian of Midgard. Their ongoing rivalry is a cornerstone of Norse mythology, an eternal battle between order and chaos. Their most legendary encounter took place during a fishing expedition. Believe it or not, Thor, disguised as a mere mortal, set out to sea with a giant, baiting a massive hook with an entire ox's head to draw the serpent from the abyss. When Jörmungandr finally took the bait, a titanic struggle ensued. Thor pulled the line with such incredible, superhuman strength that his feet punched right through the bottom of the boat, bracing against the seabed itself. He hauled the serpent's monstrous head from the water, their gazes locked, and the world seemed to hold its breath, anticipating the earth-shattering blow of Mjolnir. But Thor's companion, the giant, overwhelmed by sheer panic, slashed the fishing line. With a deafening roar, the serpent plummeted back into the depths. This unfinished battle only intensified their mutual hatred, for their final, fated confrontation was yet to unfold. So, what is Jörmungandr, really? He's far more than just a colossal monster. In Norse mythology, he embodies untamed primeval chaos itself. He represents that destructive force of nature the gods desperately try to contain, yet can never truly destroy. His very position, coiled around the world in the cosmic ocean, biting his own tail, is a powerful symbol of fragile balance. As long as that circle remains unbroken, the world endures. But this tranquility is utterly deceptive, because Jörmungandr's ultimate purpose is to be the catalyst for the end of the world. When Ragnarok finally dawns, he will release his tail, a terrifying signal for the final cataclysmic battle. Picture this: the world ocean will surge from its depths, drowning all lands. The serpent will heave himself onto solid ground, exhaling venom that will poison the skies and seas. In essence, Jörmungandr is a living, ticking time bomb, laid right beneath the very foundations of the Norse cosmos. His existence is a constant grim reminder that order is temporary and chaos merely slumbers, awaiting its destined hour to consume all. He isn't just a villain, he is inevitability itself. But now, let's shift our focus. From the bleak, cold waters of Scandinavia, we'll turn our attention to an image you've undoubtedly encountered, even if you didn't know its name, the Ouroboros. Unlike Jörmungandr, the Ouroboros isn't a specific character with a family and enemies. Rather, it's an eternal idea, crystallized into a symbol. Its classic depiction shows a serpent or dragon curled into a perfect circle, devouring its own tail. And within this seemingly simple act lies a profound philosophy. While Jörmungandr merely holds his tail, maintaining the fragile balance of the world, the Ouroboros actively consumes itself. It is both its own beginning and its own end. It's a symbol of the eternal cycle, where death gives rise to life, and destruction is simply a part of new creation. And this symbol is incredibly ancient. Its roots stretch far deeper than the Viking sagas. The earliest known depictions of the Ouroboros were discovered in ancient Egypt in the tomb of Tutankhamun, dating back some 3.5 millennia. The Egyptians associated it with the cyclical movement of the sun and the annual flooding of the Nile, phenomena upon which life itself depended. This powerful symbol found its way from Egypt to ancient Greece. Greek philosophers, particularly the Stoics, saw the Ouroboros as the perfect metaphor for the universe. They believed the world was periodically consumed in a cosmic conflagration, only to be reborn from its ashes, repeating this cycle endlessly. For them, the Ouroboros became a vivid illustration of this perpetual process. But the Ouroboros truly achieved prominence in alchemy. For alchemists, tirelessly seeking the philosopher's stone and the elixir of immortality, the serpent devouring its own tail was a pivotal symbol. It embodied the concept of all in one and the cyclical nature of alchemical processes: evaporation, condensation, re-evaporation. This eternal circulation of matter, they believed, could lead to the ultimate transformation, the transmutation of lead into gold. So, what exactly does the Ouroboros symbolize? It is the very cyclicity of existence itself, the eternal return, endless rebirth, the unity of opposites. It is neither evil nor good, neither chaos nor order. It is the process itself, the very mechanism of the universe, a perpetual engine of time that dispassionately observes the birth and demise of worlds. It is not a participant in the drama, like Jörmungandr. Rather, it is the stage upon which that drama unfolds. Leaving Greek philosophy and alchemy behind, let's journey east. There, in the depths of the cosmic ocean, a serpent of an entirely different kind awaits us. Meet Shesha, also known as Ananta Shesha. This is no ordinary serpent. He is the king of all Nagas, divine serpentine beings in Hinduism. Imagine a cobra of unimaginable proportions, not with just one, but 1,000 heads. Each of these heads, according to myths, is crowned and adorned with precious jewels that illuminate the cosmic darkness. He is so colossal that all the planets of the universe are said to rest upon his coiled body and heads. But perhaps most striking is his primary function. Shesha does not threaten the world or devour himself. Instead, he serves as the cosmic resting place for the supreme deity, Vishnu, the preserver of the universe. During periods when the universe dissolves and a cosmic night descends, Vishnu reclines upon Shesha's colossal coils, floating serenely in the primordial ocean. Shesha is not chaos. On the contrary, he embodies eternity, stability, and divine repose. His name, Ananta, literally means the Infinite One. He is what endures when all else perishes. He is the very bedrock of creation, upon which cosmic order is maintained. Shesha plays a pivotal role in the cosmic cycle of creation and destruction, known in Hinduism as the Yugas. But unlike Jörmungandr, whose activities herald the end of the world, Shesha's actions are an intrinsic part of the divine plan. It is believed that when Shesha coils himself, the universe ceases to exist and is drawn into a single point. This ushers in a period of cosmic rest, a time when Vishnu reposes. However, when the time for new creation arrives, Shesha slowly begins to uncoil, and with each movement of his coils, a lotus sprouts from the navel of the sleeping Vishnu, upon which the creator god, Brahma, is born, ushering in a new cycle of existence. Furthermore, it is believed that when Shesha yawns, earthquakes ripple across the world. He is not merely a passive support, he is an active participant in cosmic life. Each of his 1,000 heads continuously chants hymns in praise of Vishnu, maintaining harmony throughout the universe. He is not merely a witness, he is the ultimate preserver of divine order. This fundamental nature sets him apart from both the destructive Jörmungandr and the more neutral Ouroboros. Alright, let's place our colossal figures side by side and see how they stack up in a direct comparison. What do we find? Let's begin with their sheer size. In this category, Jörmungandr and Shesha are the undisputed champions. Both are described as beings of cosmic proportions, able to encircle the entire world or even serve as a resting place for the entire universe. The Ouroboros, on the other hand, possesses no fixed size. It can be depicted as a tiny serpent on an alchemist's ring, or as a gargantuan dragon spanning the cosmos. This is because it is first and foremost an abstract concept rather than a physical entity. Now let's turn to their respective roles in the cosmic order. This is where the most fascinating differences emerge. Jörmungandr is a pure antagonist, the very embodiment of chaos, destined to bring about the world's destruction. He stands as an enemy to both gods and mortals. Shesha, in stark contrast, is his complete opposite. He is a protector, a guardian, the very pillar of divine order. He represents ultimate stability and steadfastness. And the Ouroboros? It occupies a fascinating middle ground. It is neither inherently good nor evil. It simply embodies the eternal cycle that encompasses both creation and destruction. It is the process itself, the unending flow. So, we're presented with 3 powerful serpents, each embodying a fundamental force: the serpent of chaos, the serpent of order, and the serpent of the eternal cycle that inextricably links them all. This isn't just a random coincidence. These are 3 distinct answers to one profound question. How is our world truly structured? And now, for the most crucial point. Have you noticed something? The Norse, the Greeks, the Hindus, all of them, when observing the world, sought to comprehend its essence. And all of them arrived at the idea of cycles, yet they depicted them in strikingly different ways. To the Norsemen, dwelling in a harsh and unforgiving world, the cycle was inherently tragic. It was a cosmic battle culminating in Ragnarok, the twilight of the gods, the end of the world, after which new life would eventually emerge. Their serpent, Jörmungandr, the Midgard Serpent, was the harbinger of this inevitable brutal end. He embodies the very fear of destruction itself. For philosophers and alchemists, particularly among the ancient Greeks, the cycle represented an abstract concept. The Ouroboros was an ideal, harmonious representation of infinity. It wasn't a character or a creature, but a symbolic formula describing the fundamental workings of the universe. It embodied wisdom and profound understanding. And for the ancient Hindus, the cycle was seen as a divine, sacred process. Shesha, or Anantashesha, was more than just a serpent. He was the cosmic support of the preserver god, Vishnu. He symbolized that even during periods of cosmic dissolution and non-existence of the universe, a divine order lay at its very foundation, patiently awaiting its turn to manifest once more. He was the embodiment of unwavering faith and eternal stability. 3 distinct serpents, 3 profoundly different perspectives on the world: destruction, pure concept, and divine cosmic order. All of them encircle their respective worlds, each in its own unique way, reflecting the deepest fears, highest hopes, and accumulated wisdom of their people. These are not mere monsters from ancient tales. They are profound keys to understanding entire civilizations. Thank you for staying with us until the very end. I truly hope this journey into the world of myths has been fascinating. If you enjoyed this exploration, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our future deep dives into ancient legends. Now, I have a question for you. What other world serpents or dragons from different cultures do you know about? Share them in the comments below. I'd be very interested to read your thoughts.